Ladies and gentlemen, grab your favorite jersey because tonight's top story is about to send shockwaves through Canucks Nation. And everyone's talking. As rumors swirl and fans brace for what could be a monumental shift, the future of one of hockey's brightest stars is suddenly clouded with doubt. That's right. Vancouver's own Quinn Hughes is at the center of an even hotter debate, fueled by none other than the Canucks' president of hockey operations, Jim Rutherford. So, what did Rutherford really say, and why has it hit such a nerve? Let's dive in. A spark turns into a wildfire. Tensions in Vancouver have been simmering for weeks, but Rutherford's latest remarks have poured gasoline on an already incendiary situation. In a candid appearance on the 100% Hockey podcast, Rutherford mistakenly downplayed just how long the Canucks have left to control Hughes' contract. "We control him for a year and 2/3, he stated. "Because if we get to that trade deadline 2 years from now and it looks like he doesn't want to stay, then we would have to do something." To some execs, this was just Rutherford being realistic. To many fans, though, it felt like a betrayal, or at least an admission that the club is resigned to losing Hughes sooner rather than later. The comment undermined confidence not only in the stability of the current roster, but of the organization's long-term vision. The numbers don't lie. Let's roll out the hard facts. Quinn Hughes, age 25, still has 2 full seasons left on his contract, which pays him an annual cap hit of $7.85 million. That's a sizable investment in a player who, by all accounts, is the linchpin of Vancouver's defense and arguably one of the most electric blue liners in the league. But come the summer of 2027, Hughes will become an unrestricted free agent. That's when the real drama begins. And Vancouver, as of today, has no binding guarantee that Hughes won't hit the open market. Fans are left wondering, is this window closing faster than anyone thought? Brothers in arms, or rivals? It's impossible to analyze Hughes's future in Vancouver without mentioning the family angle. Both Jack and Luke Hughes skate for the New Jersey Devils, and speculation is running rampant that Quinn may want to reunite with his brothers when he gets the chance. If you're a Canucks fan, the optics are worrying. Will one of the team's leaders leave not just for a new contract, but for family ties? The idea isn't without precedent in the NHL, and it's given New Jersey fans plenty of reason to daydream about a Hughes brothers dynasty. Rutherford's risky rhetoric. Perhaps what stings most about Rutherford's comments is their public nature. NHL execs rarely tip their hand, especially when it comes to franchise players. Yet here's Rutherford, openly discussing the tangible possibility that Hughes may want out, not just in confidential meetings, but in a forum for everyone to hear. For fans, this signals either a new level of transparency or a worrying lapse in confidence. Why speak so openly? Is it to prepare the fan base for a possible exit? To force Hughes' hand early? Or simply a slip that hints at deeper organizational issues? The ripple effects could be seismic. Disgruntled fans have made their voices heard across social media, with some even suggesting that ownership should consider selling the team if a star like Hughes walks away. If confidence in management erodes further, the Canucks may find themselves embroiled in controversy both on and off the ice. The locker room effect. Let's not forget the clubhouse consequences. When team leaders hear that their brightest star might be on a short leash, or worse, on the way out, it shakes everyone's confidence. Players look to management for stability, especially from a seasoned executive like Rutherford. Teammates and coaches now have to navigate tougher questions, not just from media, but internally. Does the organization believe in its core? Is the front office committed to building a winner around Hughes, or are they already bracing for a rebuild? What's next for Vancouver? So what can the Canucks realistically do now? They have time, 2 full seasons in fact, to change the narrative and perhaps the mind of Quinn Hughes. That means showing progress on the ice, making strategic roster moves, and perhaps most importantly, restoring trust between players, fans, and management. But the situation is volatile. Public missteps like Rutherford's only heighten the anxiety. The Canucks' front office urgently needs to find a way to reframe the conversation, regain faith, and signal not just hope, but a concrete plan for the future. Final thoughts. Anatomy. Of uncertainty, Quinn Hughes' fate with the Canucks isn't sealed yet. But each public comment, rumor, or misstep nudges everyone closer to a crossroads. Can Vancouver convince their star to remain? Or are fans watching the first chapters of a painful farewell unfold right in front of their eyes? Get involved. Your turn to have a say. Folks, there's so much more to come on this story, and I want to hear from you. What do you think about Rutherford's comments? Are the Canucks headed in the right direction, or is this a turning point for the franchise? Drop a comment below and, if you enjoyed the deep dive, hit that like button. It really helps us keep these stories coming. Your way, stay tuned, keep those opinions coming, and until next time, let's keep the conversation rolling.